stay. Like the hoes when they lay with me. Puppy eyes when I go saying stay with me. Oh girl, you bad as hell, and yeah, I love to. But see, I got a girl I'm really making love to. Therefore I feel a lot more guilty when I rub you. That's why I skip all of that kissing when I fuck you. Flush the condom down the toilet, then I skate. I had you, but you can't have me, I never stay. Yeah. Y'all know nothing about that right there. Y'all know nothing about that right there. Now listen. We back up in with another Cole video. Y'all showed a lot of love to my last video, which was the Might Delete Later Volume 2. I appreciate everybody who's been subscribing to the channel. You feel me? I appreciate it for real. My goal is 1,000 subscribers right now. Let's run it up. We running it up. But listen, Kendrick Lamar versus J. Cole, the Unspoken Subliminal War Explained. Now you see the background, bruh. You see the background. I got Cole, I got Kendrick. Those are my top 2 favorite rappers of all time, and it always switches. Sometimes it's Cole, sometimes it's Kendrick. If Kendrick drops, he's number 1. If Cole drops, he's number 1. As of late, of course Cole is number 1 right now, bro. Of course Cole is number 1. Cole has been going crazy. I've always said Kendrick been on some fucking bullshit, bruh. This nigga wanna post on his damn Finsta and shit. Drop some music. But what I didn't know is that they used to take shots at each other. I never knew that shit. And I've been following them for years. I know every song. I've never heard them take no shots at each other. Unless it was like the Control shit. You know, Kendrick dropped Control. He dissed everybody. Cole replied back. And that's the only time that's the only thing I remember them taking shots and shit. But we about to see. This shit is 30 minutes, so clearly there's a history here that I just wasn't aware of.
Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole have been at the top of the food chain for a very long time.
Facts.
And even in 2024, the battle for that #1 spot is still very much alive.
Is it?
Now, you guys really loved my video where I broke down all the Kendrick and Drake disses.
Oh shit, you see that one I know about.
But something
I know and I may react to that one next. I know about the Kendrick and Drake disses.
The ongoing and current back and forth between J. Cole and Kendrick. So that's what this video is about. Now keep in mind, some of these bars are speculation, but some of them are pretty obvious. Alright, so J. Cole
I'll be the one to tell you.
I'll be the one to tell you. Before they even released their freshman albums. Now, J. Cole did have a head start as he signed with Hove in 2009.
Facts.
And when he signed to The Rock, he dropped 2 amazing mixtapes.
Facts.
I was definitely a massive
Classics.
fan of both of those tapes. In fact, the outro track that I use on every video that I make is from Friday Night Lights.
Which one?
Good to see it edited.
Which one?
Yeah, what's the dirt?
Bitch, I'm about to blow up.
And Blow Up is exactly what J. Cole did, and due to that mixtape run, he found himself on the 2010 XXL freshman cover.
Damn, look at Nip. R.I.P. to Nip. We got Cole, we got Nip, we got Wiz, Freddie Gibbs, J-Rock, Big Sean. The 3 that I didn't name, I don't really know them, so we gonna see. One of them is OJ the Juice Man, for Sean Donis, and Pill. I don't know them right there, but the rest I know. The rest I know. Damn, it's a lit cover. You know what's crazy? It is like the only freshman class that didn't have like a cipher. I know they had like individual raps, like individual freestyles and shit, but I don't think they had a cipher. I never seen a Cole XXL cipher.
I got the keys to my
oh shit!
And as fate would have it, J. Cole shared that cover with an LA artist by the name of J-Rock.
Yo, don't disrespect Nip like that. Don't disrespect Nip like that.
J. Cole shared that cover.
Oh no, but I get it, cause J-Rock is TDE. Alright, my fault. But still, bro, don't disrespect
with
Nip
an LA
like that.
artist by the name of J-Rock.
Bring your best 3, I eat them like Nookie and give them hysterectomies.
Check out this cover though. We got J. Cole, Nipsey,
Facts.
Wiz Khalifa,
Facts.
Freddie Gibbs,
Facts.
Big Sean.
Facts.
They don't make them like that anymore.
Not at all. Notice how you didn't mention the 3 that I ain't know though.
Just so happened to be signed to TDE, which was the same label as Kendrick, and it was at that freshman cover shoot where Cole and Kendrick met for the first time.
I remember this. Kendrick talked about it.
At the time, Kendrick wasn't really buzzing, so J. Cole didn't even remember meeting him.
He talked about it on the Heart.
Months
The
later,
Heart
where
part.
Cole
I think
saw
it was the
Kendrick
first Heart.
performing at a party, and he was so blown away by his skill set that he
tried
decided
signing
to
him.
approach him personally just to let him know that he was really dope.
When I saw him, I was like, what? When I heard him, I'm instantly like, I'm looking at Eve like, yo, this nigga's crazy. Like, I gotta go let him know that he's ill.
So they meet up, they exchange contact info, and then Kendrick would send Cole 2 different tracks.
He sent me Pussy and Patron.
Very on the margin, in my margin as I dream. So while I go through all this bullshit, what you
trying to surround myself with people that inspire me.
Or at least inquire similar desire to do the word of TAKE just to reach the TOP.
And at this point, anyone with half a brain can see that this guy is definitely special. So Cole, being a producer, starts to hook Kendrick up with beats. And it will be one of J. Cole's beats that would go on to be Kendrick's big single for Section 80, High Power.
Visions of Martin Luther staring at me.
Now, it was at this point where the two decided that they were going to take it a step further, and they started planning a joint mixtape.
So y'all are officially
Kendrick
working on
spoke too soon.
Okay, because
in an MTV interview, J. Cole was quoted as saying, "Me and Kendrick are doing a whole ridiculous thing together that's going to tear up the world."
How many records did y'all do?
We got like maybe 4.
Yo, bro, what the fuck, bro?
One of the songs that they did record was called Temptations. Now, it would never get released, but Kendrick did
I remember this
preview
video.
the Section 80 signing. And I mean, it's pretty clear from even the snippet that Kendrick bodied Cole on this track, and even Cole admitted that.
Another one I got is this song we got now called Temptations. But when I gave him the beat, it already had my verse on it. I was just like, yo, I got this crazy beat with an ill verse on it, you know what I'm saying? Just do with it. Yo, when I tell you, you should never give a nigga like Kendrick Lamar home court advantage.
I was just about to say, sending the verse first is...
And it was during that in-store signing where Kendrick previewed another song with J. Cole.
What song? Yo, I never heard this shit.
With J. Cole. And they would record a bunch of other records for this project, but unfortunately none of them would ever get released, and it wasn't until 2012 that we would hear them both on the same track.
Which one?
That was on a Trey the Truth remix.
Eternally grateful for the support, made the cover of the source. Your hustle was nominated, anonymous, and you faded.
And just 1 month later, they're both on the same track again, which was a
DJ Khaled. Yup, I
knew
knew
it.
it.
For my enemies, niggas know I'm taking a spot. That means I've been about it.
And this is the realest shit I ever wrote. And if anyone ever doubted that there are the loudest of liars I know.
Assume that you like to smell good. And if you don't smell good, no worries. My friends over at Scentbird got you covered. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription over where at City. 4 months later, Kendrick took the world by storm when he released Good Kid, Mad City.
I used to be jealous.
Yo, but hold on. How you just gonna skip the heart? When he spoke about when he met Cole at the Double XL. I was at the Double XL just trying to excel, networking. Meanwhile, my stomach turning. J. Cole running late. If he don't show up, think I could take his place? Ladies start laughing. No point intended. I ain't being sarcastic. Homie showed up with about 20 bags and fresh out the plane. I couldn't even complain. My nigga was on his hustle. I introduced him my name, so I said I see him in the bubble in the future. My dude, I salute you. And talk about it. Make the people talk about it. Make the world see. For every... Come on, bruh. Yo, you slacking, bruh. You slacking.
He was the one to follow.
And on the day that Good Kid, Mad City dropped, J. Cole posted a tweet saying, "Listen, go buy Kendrick Lamar album right now, twice."
Ooh.
Then it was on the very next day where Cole was signing albums at a Best Buy in Compton, and he posted, "Cole popped up at Compton Best Buy for the signing. Dolo. Dudes don't do that. My homie for real." I've seen stories like this before where it's like, J. Cole will be spotted in New York, like riding a bike by himself, no security, just minding his own business.
Nigga, he got security. Trust me, he got security. There's somebody somewhere in a fucking suburban, you know, just following him.
And it would appear that J. Cole was in LA for more than just a visit, as a few days later, Kendrick posted a tweet saying, "Me and Cole was in the stew last night." And with all that said, a couple months later, Kendrick would release
Jig Is
another
Up.
song produced by J. Cole.
Yup.
The Jig
The
Is
jig
Up.
is up.
Me KDO, keep
Put TNT inside my suit. Walk inside
it
the
was
building,
now
strike a
time
match,
for
and
J.
then I
Cole
blew.
to shine, and he
C4
quickly
everywhere.
dropped his sophomore
C4
album,
everywhere.
which did have a feature from Kendrick.
Forbidden
Apple
fruit.
juice falling from my lips. Took a little sip.
But Kendrick didn't even rap. He was only on the hook.
And that's what the fuck I don't like, bruh. The only times they rapped together was on that Trader Truth shit, and it was on that DJ Khaled shit. Forbidden Fruit, they don't rap. High Power, they don't rap. The Jig Is Up, they don't rap. That one song with Jeezy, American Dream, they don't rap. Like, what the fuck, bruh? They don't rap together.
What's interesting about the track, given Kendrick's presence on it, is the ongoing theme of Cole referring to himself as being the best and how he's above everyone else.
Cole is the king, most definite. But when I say that I'm the greatest, I ain't talking about later. All these other niggas is below me.
And look, he's supposed to think he's the best. That's just
Whoa. First and foremost, don't even do that. You see, and this is the thing about me being a fan of both of them. My man's Victor is a fan of Cole heavy. So, you know, I'm a fan of Cole too, but when he get the disrespecting Kendrick, now I gotta defend Kendrick, bruh. Now I gotta defend Kendrick. And when niggas get, you feel me? And when niggas get the disrespecting Cole, now I gotta defend Cole and shit like that, you know? So that's just how I work. But listen, J. Cole is calling himself the king. Kendrick never called Cole the king. If you go on the Jig Is Up right now, why you ain't show that part? Cole called Kendrick the king. He said, King Kendrick. Kendrick ain't never called Cole the king. Fuck is you talking about? Don't even do that. Hold on. Is the Jig Is Up on Apple Music?
Part of the game, but I just found it interesting that he's sharing the record with Kendrick, he's talking this way, and Kendrick really doesn't get a chance to rap back. However, Kendrick would get a chance to rap, as just 2 months later, he completely shook the industry when he dropped his Control verse.
Usually homeboys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with, but this is hip hop and them niggas should know what time it is. And there goes Fudgerminko, Big Crit Wale.
On the
Pusha
verse,
T.
Kendrick calls out multiple rappers, which triggered responses mostly from MCs that weren't even named, but one rapper that was named and did respond was J. Cole.
Thought you was a down ass bitch till I found that shit a couple days ago. I was home alone. Take your victory lap. That's the skies falling the way. That's the sky. That's the skies falling the wind is calling. Stand for something to die in the morning.
Like, come on, bro. Kendrick ain't never called Cole the king. None of that, bro. Cole called Kendrick the king. Like, fuck is you talking about? Stop talking like that. But I fuck with both of them. But don't be disrespecting, bro. Don't be disrespecting. Now, if you disrespect Cole, I'm gonna have to...
Next thing I know, that long ass verse from a song called Control was on.
In the verse, J. Cole paints the picture of a girl playing the Control verse that he was close with. This is likely in reference to the big splash that the verse made, given the fact that the whole world talked about it at the time.
That's when I seen the shit playing on your phone. Girl, what is that, a ringtone?
Shit, not you too. Man, I got you too.
Cole
Even my
then
mama
has a
said, what you gonna do?
conversation with the
Decisions.
girl,
I'm a
alluding to how the
load up
hype
on all
sucked her
ammunition.
in. People like Drake would make similar remarks about the verse, saying that it was just for shock value and that it would be forgettable.
Everybody and their mama gas, even my mama asked what I'ma do.
Again, Cole makes mention to how everyone gassed up the Control verse and makes it known that people that he was close with questioned him on how he would respond to it.
Decisions. In case this is warning, I load up on all ammunition.
Again, Cole echoes a similar response to Drake, where Drake said that if it's really beef, then let it be real.
So it's like, was that real or was that just like for the people? You know what I mean?
I think it's a sparring kind of sport.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, you know, then let it be real then, you know. I mean, because those were harsh words, right?
If a nigga want problems, my triggers on auto, I'll make sure that nobody miss them.
So Cole is really letting Kendrick know that if he wants to make this thing real, if he wants to take it there, that he's ready for war. The last line where he states that he's going to make sure that nobody misses him appears to be a direct response to Kendrick's verse when he said this.
I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear not one more noun or verb from you niggas.
So J. Cole is
Damn,
saying,
bro. Yo, I remember when that verse first came out. It was the summer of 2013. It was like in August. It had to have been August 2013. I was still on Facebook at the time. Yo, bro, I wake up one morning and all I see is mad memes, mad statuses talking about some, oh, Kendrick, why Kendrick did that. Oh, okay. And this was at the time where that Kevin Hart stand-up was out. I think it was the no, whatever fucking stand-up by Kevin Hart that was. But I'm over here looking at everything. Everybody talk about Kendrick. I'm like, what the fuck is they talking about? So then I go on YouTube and I just type in Kendrick Lamar verse. I didn't even know it was called Control. I just type in Kendrick Lamar verse. I see it. I click it. I listen to it. I'm like, what the fuck, bruh? What the fuck? Yo, Drake. Alright, bruh.
I can make you disappear. It's critical to note that when the Control verse dropped, Cole felt obligated to reach out to Kendrick directly to try to make sense of what it was all about.
I had to have a conversation with him. I just had to find out for myself, like, yo, what?
You came at me, dog?
What's that?
And Kendrick did explain on many occasions that his relationship with J. Cole
Oh, I thought he was about to
did
say
not change as a result of that verse.
No, I was going
specifically where are you at, like with the J. Cole? Specifically where are you at with a Drake or so on and so forth?
I respect their music, for sure. I respect them as individuals and creators.
And Kendrick seemingly wasn't lying, as some months after the Control verse, P. Diddy allegedly tried to pour a drink on Kendrick at a party. Diddy was in a drunken state and was pissed off about Kendrick's King of New York line, and J. Cole defended him. It was Cole's intervention that led to the infamous scuffle between himself and Diddy. I mean, anyone out here getting in a fight with J. Cole, of all people, you're clearly just a massive piece of shit. Let's just call it for what it is.
That verse even led to the fight with Puff and Cole.
J. Cole would mention the...
So, Puff threw a drink on Kendrick, Cole fought Diddy, and Diddy... I'm not gonna mention it, but if you know, you know. Niggas know what Diddy did to Drake. Niggas know what Diddy did to Drake. Disrespectful. I'm not gonna mention it, but if you know, you know. It may not be real. It may have just been a rumor, but it's been something that's been going on for a while. And you know what's crazy? I heard about this story right here, but I kind of forgot it for a little bit. So I was listening to Born Sinner. You know, I always go back to the Cole projects. And in Illuminati, Cole said, no disrespect whenever I say, okay, don't be so sensitive. If you want to get fucked in the ass, that's between you and whoever else's dick it is. I thought that was a shot at Diddy. And so then, when I heard that, it brought me back to the story of when, and then, you know, in fucking off season, he was like, my last scrap was with Puff Daddy. Who would have thought it? I thought that's why he fought Diddy. Because, you know, the Diddy gay rumors and shit. I thought Cole was talking about Diddy when he said that line of Illuminati. But then I forgot about this story right here, that he was defending Drake. I mean, that he was defending Kendrick. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was all like, it was just all for the art, bro. It was all for the art. It was just a competition. It was a sport. Like, come on, bro. He set the bar up high. Everybody was responding. Even niggas who he didn't even mention was responding. Come on.
Fight years later on a track called Let Go of My Hand.
My last scrap was with Puff Daddy. Who would have thought it?
As far as award shows for the year, Kendrick cleaned up with BET, winning Lyricist of the Year, MVP of the Year, and Album of the Year, all over J. Cole. Kendrick also the Year and Album of the Year, all over J. Cole.
Listen. BET, cool. Clap it up. You gave Kendrick his flowers, but the fucking Grammys, yo, bro, I will never forget that shit, bro. It was Kendrick, it was Kanye, it was Jay-Z, it was Drake, Macklemore. Macklemore won over Good Kid, Mad City, Magna Carta, Holy Grail, Nothing Was the Same, and Yeezus. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. A big robbery. That was a...
Kendrick also clinched the #1 spot for MTV's Hottest MC.
Of course!
J. Cole didn't even make the list. MTV's
2 Chainz, Rick Ross, Nas, Meek Mill, Future, ASAP, Kanye, Big Sean, Drake. First off, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, come on, bruh. Come on.
hottest MC, and J. Cole didn't even make the.
You know what's crazy? It be little shit like this where I be feeling like his own record label was behind shit like this. His own record label was behind shit like this. Jay-Z was behind shit like this because Jay-Z is a petty motherfucker. And I feel like he felt some type of way because of that Let Nas Down record. He felt some type of way. Bro, I've been saying this since the beginning, bro. It's crazy how Cole was the very first artist to get signed to Rock Nation. And this nigga Jay-Z only gave him a verse for fucking Mr. Nice Watch. This nigga gave him a verse for Mr. Nice Watch, bro. I will never let that shit go, bro. I will never let that shit go. And I even broke this shit down in the video that I reacted to the Rise from Failure, the J. Cole shit. Yo, bro, I'll never let that shit go. I will never let that go because this nigga Hove has been giving Drake verses since he came out. He's been giving him verses since he came out. This nigga Jay only gave him a verse on The Blueprint 3, A Star Is Born, and he gave him Mr. Nice Watch. Mr. Nice Watch isn't a trash record, but bro, this mad shit y'all could have done, and y'all came out the studio with Mr. fucking Nice Watch.
List
with MTV, man, because you did not make
shit is crazy.
Freshman list with the hottest MTV.
Right. Inexcusable.
It is inexcusable, man. I'm like, this dude's got a gold album. Like, what do you?
Platinum single, gold album, Grammy nominated. You know,
you gotta kind of be like, come on, son. Like, word.
Yeah, it was. It just let me know like what that whole thing was.
And I normally take these lists with a huge grain of salt, but I do think it's important to highlight just how many times Kendrick has won over J. Cole, because I feel like that feeds into the chip that's on J. Cole's shoulder in recent years. To further confirm that the two were still on good terms, they celebrated Cole's birthday in New York together. Ooh. And some months later, they celebrated Cole's birthday.
Hold on, because you gotta understand my excitement right now. Bro, this is my era. I remember this picture. This is a classic fucking picture right here, bro. Come on. I ain't know this was Cole's birthday, though. God damn, bro. Cole got to get back to rocking jewelry.
In New York together, and some months later, J. Cole brought Kendrick on stage while he was on tour in LA. However, it was in that same year that J. Cole would release what many people would consider to be his classic album, and on that project, he had a few little jabs for Kendrick.
I don't play no games, boy, I ain't no joke, like the great Rakim when I make my notes.
So it's kind of similar to Kendrick's Control verse, where Cole is paying homage to a bunch of legends, and he's putting himself in the mix.
Or you might be Drizzy Drake or Kendrick Lamar, but check the birth date, nigga. You ain't the god.
This line acts as a double entendre where one, Cole inserts himself as being above both Kendrick and Drake, and two, Rakim commonly goes by the God MC, and Cole just so happens to share the same birthday, January 28th.
What the fuck?
So at this point, it's just all friendly competition in the spirit of hip-hop, but it was the Control verse that triggered.
Listen, I was born in January as well. It was just like the January motherfuckers is like a different breed or some shit.
This type of competition. J. Cole would also make it very clear on his track Fire Squad of where he felt he was at in the rap game.
Ain't no way around it no more. I am the greatest. Lot of niggas set on the throne. I am the latest.
Cole also makes it known that he's not afraid of anyone.
I ain't afraid of you niggas. I'll end up fading you niggas.
At the end of the record, J. Cole brings up the debate of who.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That shit definitely aged well. That shit aged like the wine, bro. That shit aged like wine. Because back then when it dropped, when he said that, I wouldn't have given it to him. I wouldn't have said that just yet. Because it's 2014, bruh. Niggas is still going crazy. Kendrick is still going crazy in 2014. It ain't like now where Kendrick just fucking disappears and he don't give a fuck about music no more. And then the music that he is dropping is like, it ain't trash. But it's like, come on, bro. Like fucking rap. Rap, bruh. Go crazy like you used to go crazy. But fast forward to now, to what Cole is doing, everything he's been dropping, and how crazy he's been going. It's like, yeah, that shit aged well.
Who's really the king and claims that the crown is his for the taking.
Why the people debate who's the king of this rap game?
Here comes Lord Jermaine
to snatch the crown from whoever y'all think has
bro.
it.
Y'all been
But
fucked
that
up
would
the
not
lyrics.
be all, as J. Cole had another subliminal for Kendrick on GOMD.
Word?
When I'm in LA, I'm the best in the West. You can test, I'ma stretch niggas out.
I mean, if we're talking about the West Coast in 2014, I don't know who else he would be talking to other than Kendrick. However, it was
lyrically, probably nobody. But there was definitely motherfuckers out. Nip was out. YG was out. YG had My Crazy Life out. Or did that drop in like, yeah, he had My Crazy Life out. That shit went crazy, bro.
in this year that Kendrick would win BET Lyricist of the Year again
sure he
over
was talking to
J.
Kendrick,
Cole. And
Whoa!
BET
Where? The Grammys?
Lyricist of the Year again over J. Cole. And everyone remembers the infamous Macklemore Grammy snub.
Bullshit, bro. That was bullshit. Oh, it was for Best New Artist? I thought it was for Album of the Year.
With all that said, as we head into 2015, talks about this joint
first off
with Miss Macklemore Grammy snub.
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
Best New Artist in what, 2014? Come on, bro, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Like, come on, this nigga Kendrick has been putting shit out since like 2003. I don't give a fuck if he was signed, it don't matter. He's been doing this shit for more than 10 years by 2014. This is fucked up. Just like G Herbo said in his freshman 2016 XXL. I'm a freshman, but I've been an OG. Like, how you gonna give G Herbo 2016 XXL freshman cover when that nigga been out since like 2010, 2011 going crazy? Welcome to Phaso Land is a classic. Pistol P Project is a classic.
With all that said, as we head into 2015, talks about this joint Kendrick and Cole project are still very much alive.
Is there gonna be a Kendrick Lamar J. Cole album?
Yeah, definitely.
Kendrick, why the fuck would you say that, bro? No, there is not, bro. No, there is not.
Is there gonna be a Kendrick Lamar J. Cole album?
Yeah, definitely. I still would love to do it for sure. I talked to the bro. I don't know, probably a little bit over a month, and he's on the tour rocking, so we're gonna try to make something happen.
However, the closest thing we would get to a joint album would be on November 15th, when both Cole and Kendrick released a song each titled Black Friday, where they're both going in on each other's beats.
Lace myself with the wisdom, my player is a me numbing, so pay them in for performance. Different flows hit different chicks. Let my bricks and hoes see me fishing chips.
Now, the feedback that we got from those records was pretty well unanimous. Kendrick going so hard, I forgot Cole was on it.
Damn.
Kendrick was the destruction, J. Cole was the recovery. Kendrick was rapping like his life was on the line in this one, and I can't disagree. He
like
really
was
rapping like his life was on the line and making a statement. And I personally believe that it's the element of competition further enforced by both the fans and the media that would eventually come between these two artists. As we close out the year, J. Cole would clinch BET's Album of the Year. However, J. Cole would clinch BET's Album of the Year.
Album of the Year 14, Dark Sky, if you're reading this, The Butterfly, The Pink Print, album about nothing.
However, Kendrick would win Album of the Year at the Grammys. I mean, they're both phenomenal projects. One got a Grammy, one got a BET award. I'm happy with it. They both deserve it. And even
yeah, but which one is more like?
One got a Grammy.
Which one holds more weight though? Come on, bro.
One got a BET
playing.
award. I'm happy with it.
I mean, now I'm not gonna lie. No bias. Cole's 2014 up until now, like right now, because listen, replay value is important to me when it comes to shit being a classic, things like that. Replay value is very important. I had to be able to go back to it and still be able to listen. You know, out of these two albums right here, Forest Hills Drive is definitely the album that has the most replay value for me. I don't even listen to Pimp a Butterfly. I understand what it did at the time, 2015, you know.
both deserve it. And even in 2016, 2017, talks of this joint project is still going.
There is a Kendrick Cole album.
There's a Kendrick. They got it.
So
They've been working on that motherfucker for a while.
And to make the fans go even crazier with anticipation, people got even more excited when Kendrick brought out J. Cole in Detroit. And just a few weeks later, TDE Punch would share a tweet saying, "I was just playing about that Dot and Cole joint. It's coming for sure, maybe. I don't know, it might happen. Probably. Actually, hit them." This joint album got teased for years and years and years.
Nigga, that was definitely not gonna happen. This nigga Cole is all buddies with fucking Drake and shit. And you already know Drake and Kendrick, they don't like, come on, bro. They don't fuck with each other, bro. They don't fuck with each other. This nigga Kendrick has been taking shots at Drake since fucking 2009. I remember that one song when he was like, oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna speak about that in the Drake versus Kendrick video. I'm gonna react to that
But
shit.
the fans still kept up hope, as at the end of 2017, the Snowman himself was able to secure
American
a feature
Dream
from both J. Cole and Kendrick for his track American Dream.
Then I put it on plate. I'm running the game, you're running in place. Lie on what is known to the traveling man.
However,
here comes Kendrick with the fucking hooks.
Jeezy approached this record a little bit sneaky, as he didn't tell Kendrick or Cole that they would both be on the same song together.
God. Did he know Kendrick was going to be on it too?
Nah. So when they heard the finished product, you know, everybody kind of knew everybody was on the record.
And it really makes sense because J. Cole is really rapping on his verse, yet Kendrick took this very melodic approach.
Like, bro, why the fuck would you do that, bro? That's like a, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
Isn't really rapping at all. I feel like if Kendrick heard Cole's verse or even knew Cole would be on the record,
like, why the
he
fuck
might have
would
decided to
Jeezy
really
do that,
rap
bro?
Instead, or maybe it wouldn't have changed anything, as the theme of this record may not have called for that level of competing.
The American dream.
As we close out 2017-2018, Kendrick had a hell of a year in the awards category, winning BET's Album of the Year and Lyricist of the Year over J. Cole. Kendrick would also win several Grammys, but most noteworthy, Rap Album of the Year, and we can't forget that he was the first hip-hop artist ever to win a Pulitzer Prize.
Awarded to Damn by Kendrick Lamar.
And now we get a line from J. Cole where he voices his opinions about the Grammys.
The streets don't give a fuck about the Grammys.
At the time, Cole had 7 Grammy nominations with 0 wins. And then we got Kendrick cleaning up. He had like 12 Grammys to his name. You could take this line however you want.
Well, nigga, of course, the nigga Cole was gonna say fuck the Grammys if he ain't out here winning. The fuck? If he was the one with 7 Grammys, he'll never say fuck the Grammys.
And it will be at this point where J. Cole finally shuts down the idea of a joint project and basically says that it's not gonna happen.
That's not a real thing. That's like some fantasy thing.
It's not. It didn't come from nowhere. It came from us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's not like it's something that's actively happening.
And as time goes on, we get nothing but non-stop comparisons and questions of who's the better rapper. Who's the better storyteller, J. Cole or Kendrick? Greatest rapper of this generation, J. Cole or Kendrick? Who's the better rapper, J. Cole or Kendrick? And at the time, the overwhelming majority would say that Kendrick was the better rapper. However, outside of a Black Panther soundtrack and a few features, Kendrick is very much outside of a Black Panther soundtrack and a few features.
Ooh, dedication by Nip.
Kendrick is very much absent.
Yo, the Nip's second verse on Dedication. Come on, bro. R.I.P. to Nip, bro. R.I.P. to Nip. That shit is fucked up.
Between the years of 2018 and 2021, and while Kendrick has his feet up, we see this
Cole still going crazy.
Cole, where he begins to reshape the narrative of who's the best.
Niggas been counting me out. I'm counting my bullets. I'm loading my clips. Kill them strangers to the blunt smoke, gun smoke. You niggas don't want smoke. No guts like that swisher. We just smoke.
Cut though.
Problem I show up on everyone
out.
You know what the outcome will be.
From this day forward, I
niggas don't even like
veracity. Ferrari
Yeah, I'm
coupe
the
velocity.
nigga, don't at me. Put on your coat.
Yo.
Get colder. This is my year. Don't say I ain't told you.
Something changes with J. Cole. 12 features in 2018 and 16 features in 2019, and he pretty much smoked them all.
Well, nigga, don't do that, cause it's like, nigga, it was Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Obviously, he gonna be on that motherfucker.
Now, the very last time these two will be heard on the same record was on Dreamville's Under the Sun, where Kendrick had an uncredited hook.
Of course, yeah, of course, a fucking hook again.
I woke up for some money.
And even in 2020, fans are still talking about this Kendrick and Cole project, and this time, TDE Punch totally shuts it down. One fan posted, "I want Lamar on an EP with Cole." Punch responded, "That's never going to happen." Another fan then asked if they were maybe planning something bigger than an EP, to which Punch responded, "0 tracks, not happening." So what was once a maybe is now
like what the
just
fuck
a very
happened?
stern no.
I know what happened. I know what happened.
However, it would appear that even after all the work J. Cole put in, it still wasn't enough, as he was still being cast aside when compared to Kendrick and Drake.
Cole got rings, but I mean, I don't put
Cole one of the
on
greatest. He's one of the greatest.
I don't put him on the level of Drake and Kendrick.
Being as...
Nigga, what you mean? Alright, Kendrick, okay. Drake? Stop it. You don't put him at the same level as Drake. I mean, now granted, of course, Drake is bigger than both of them. Drake has more hits. Nigga, Drake has more hits than everybody. But we only talking about rapping ability. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. If Kendrick is number 1, Cole is definitely number 2, and Drake...
competitive as he is, I feel like these opinions begin to bother J. Cole, and it helps to mold.
What the
I feel
fuck?
like these opinions begin...
What the fuck is you talking about right now? Jay-Z number 1, Kendrick 2, Nas 3, Pac, Eminem, Biggie, Wayne, Drake. Wayne gotta be higher. Wayne gotta be higher. Snoop Dogg, Nicki, Ye. Cole gotta be higher. Cole gotta be higher. Disrespect, bro. Disrespect.
Begin to bother J. Cole, and it helps to mold the hungry artists that we've seen in recent years. It's around this time where I feel J. Cole asked himself a few questions like, how do I want to be remembered? How do I want to close out my legacy? And do I really want to finish this thing off with a bronze medal?
I had to make a real decision. Like, have you wrote your best song? Did you leave no stone unturned creatively? And when I thought about that feeling, I was like, nah, I'm not cool with that.
And in my opinion, he made his choice, and this is where things start to get interesting. Fans started to speculate that J. Cole took subliminal shots at Kendrick on his album The Off-Season.
Which track?
Big stepper, nigga, don't get stepped on.
Now, there were countless posts on Reddit and people on YouTube who really felt like the words "Big Stepper Don't Get Stepped On" was a direct reference to Kendrick's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. However, Cole's track came out 11 months
I was
before
gonna
Kendrick's
say,
album title
unless he knew something
even announced. So unless J. Cole had some inside information about the album title, I'm not sure how this theory holds much weight. I mean, you guys could tell me what you think. I'm all for speculating, but to me, it really gotta make sense.
I mean, Big Stepper is like a no. That's not a Kendrick thing. Big Step is like a phrase. It's like slang. Everybody say that shit. Nah, I think that's a stretch. That's a stretch.
In 2021, J. Cole would address his position of being in 3rd place on a track
He's
titled
not in
Heaven's
3rd,
Gate.
bro.
Some people say that I'm running 3rd. They threw the bronze at me. Behind Drake and Dot, yeah, them niggas is superstars to me.
So J. Cole acknowledges that many people consider him as being number 3, but instead of tearing a strip off Kendrick or Drake, he tips his hat to them, complimenting their place in hip-hop.
The tale's official. The best nigga breathing it just failed to hit you. You couldn't tell cause you fell for the bells and whistles.
However, Cole makes it clear that the fans got his ranking fucked up and calls himself the hardest in the game. He goes on to explain that the people fell for the bells and whistles. This could be alluding to the many times that he got snubbed during awards, or the fact that he's been known to do very little promo when it comes to rolling out his albums. There's just nothing flashy about J. Cole. He just looks like a normal fucking dude.
I mean, he don't do no promo for his albums, but each album sells over 200,000. Forest Hills Drive, that nigga, all that nigga did was during the summertime, he played a cut. I remember, it was like the Made in America shit. 2014, the summer of 2014, he previewed Fire Squad and I think Wet Dreams and Made in America. And then when that was like July, August. December came around, all he did was fucking put out a tweet. All he did was put out a tweet saying that Forest Hills Drive was gonna drop. That's all he did. That shit sold like 300,000 plus, more than 300,000. So it's like, yeah, he don't be promoting his album, but do he really got to? He ain't got to if this shit gon', you know?
And very seldom is he in the media unless it's for
Yo. Too much hunger, it's no wonder these niggas can't keep up. So saying yes to a feature just means I'm about to eat lunch, bitch.
In the first line, Cole references just how hungry he's become for that #1 spot. And in the second line, he alludes to the fact that every feature he does, he wraps circles around the artist requesting it.
It's been exactly 1,746 days since the last time Kendrick Lamar dropped an album.
1,855 days. I've been going through something.
Missed at the inner city, miscommunication to keep homo detector busy. No protection is risky.
After a 5-year hiatus, on May 13th, 2022, Kendrick released Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. The album received mixed reviews, but in my opinion, was his most personal and introspective album to date. I even got a t-shirt with the album on it. That's how much I like the album. Again, fans speculated that Kendrick was throwing shade at J. Cole on his track Count Me Out.
Ain't nobody but the mirror looking for the fall off.
Oh shit! Oh shit! So Cole did have insight on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Oh shit! That's crazy.
On his track Count Me Out.
Ain't nobody but the mirror looking for the fall off.
Many people seem to believe that because J. Cole's upcoming project is called The Fall Off.
Yeah, but what the fuck happened to It's a Boy? What the fuck happened to It's a Boy?
That this could have been a very direct shot. And initially I didn't think this was a shot at J. Cole, but J. Cole appears to respond directly to this a little bit later down the line.
Saying what?
With that said,
What'd
J.
he say?
Cole would appear to take more shots at Kendrick on Johnny P's Caddy with Benny the Butcher.
If I put your favorite rapper neck in a noose, never letting them loose.
Yo, bro, I hate these motherfuckers, bro.
When the track initially came out, some speculated that Cole was actually dissing Benny on his own record, but even Benny said that he felt Cole was dissing someone else.
If you ask me, he was talking to somebody. Yeah. So the guys who everybody compare him with and put him in the rink with, like, to me, that's who he's talking to.
I'm probably gonna go to hell if Jesus asks for a feature.
In the first line, Cole makes it clear that he's bodying anyone on a feature and even claims that Jesus himself would take a loss. One person that's imitated Jesus in the past would be none other than Kendrick Lamar.
Some see the glass is empty, I see a glass full of ether, collecting his bread and mass like he a Catholic preacher.
This line appears to be a reference to Kendrick's music video for Humble, where Kendrick is dressed up as a Catholic preacher, and you could see the empty glass and bread sitting on the table. Cole makes it clear that he sees a glass full of ether, which could be a reference to Nas's infamous diss to Jay-Z.
Oh God, the best rapper alive, headshot.
Another shot at Jay-Z, proving my theory that there's something there. Proving my theory that there's something there between Hove and Cole. I'm telling you.
Ends off the verse to state that he's the best rapper alive.
I'm the best rapper alive. I'm the best rapper alive. I'm the best rapper alive. I am the greatest rapper alive.
Now go and ask the best rappers that died. They tell you he never lied.
So damn great, motherfucker, I've died.
And I gotta agree with Benny. I do think he is talking to someone, and that someone, I feel like, is Kendrick Lamar. However, in my view, one of the most obvious and direct shots to date would come on J. Cole's track, The Secret Recipe.
Niggas fake, progressive, and woke. I started saying less. I had to stop it. Peeped how they profit off of racial stress.
Nigga, you did the same shit. Shut the yo, nigga, you
It's
did
no
the
secret
same
that
shit.
The themes within Kendrick's music often reflects on racial tension and the struggle that comes with it.
Nigga, Cole did the same shit. What the fuck is he talking about? What, just because he fucking went marching in the Million Man March and all that other shit, that makes him... No, nigga, you did the same exact shit. Because Kendrick is actually consistent when it comes to... He's actually, like, consistent. You know,
Drake,
it ain't like he's putting up a...
more or less labeled Kendrick as a grifter in the past, and I feel like J. Cole is taking a similar stance.
Studio steppers moving extra on songs fake and rep.
The first line appears to be a reference to Kendrick's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, where Cole calls him out for faking the funk when it comes to the message in his music.
Niggas making threats and I laugh. That's cause you ain't a threat. Don't ask how I feel about no rappers. Shit, they okay, I guess.
So again, J. Cole is not looking at any of these other rappers as a threat, but most importantly, he doesn't look at Kendrick as a threat.
Smoking on your top 5 tonight.
And now for the most damning piece of all, first-person shooter.
Yo!
Debating my numero, not the 3, not the 2 on the UNO.
So right off rip, J. Cole makes it clear on Drake's own record that he's #1.
Numero UNO, me and Drizzy this shit like the Super Bowl. Man.
Now, when J. Cole refers to himself and Drake as being the Super Bowl, what two teams make it to the Super Bowl? The two best teams. By inserting himself and Drake as being the best, J. Cole is essentially omitting Kendrick from the equation entirely.
Like a kid that had bad from January to November, nigga, it's just you and Cole.
Again, Drake supports Cole's previous Super Bowl analogy by stating that it's just him and Cole in the running.
I'm naming the album to fall off. It's pretty ironic cause it ain't no fall off for me.
And now we get back to Kendrick's line on Count Me Out with his reference, nobody but the mirror looking for the fall off, and Cole makes it clear that there's no falling off for him.
Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me?
Okay, so he mentions Kendrick and Drake, but...
We the big three like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali.
So this is very much a backhanded compliment. He calls himself Muhammad Ali. Now, who's Muhammad Ali? Just think about that.
The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake.
Again, as they continue to remove Kendrick from the equation, they need to be prepared for what's to come. And I can almost guarantee that Kendrick will have some form of response to this record. Guaranteed.
Everybody steppers were fucking and everybody breakfast and I'm about to clear up my plate.
I mean, at this point, I don't think J. Cole can make it any more obvious who he's talking about. When it comes to his collaboration records with Drake, there's an ongoing theme in their music that people seem to overlook, and their track Evil Ways is another example of just that.
High up in arenas where they see they faves, aka me and Drizzy Drake, we the wave.
Again, Cole is positioning himself and Drake as being the top two. So if you're Kendrick Lamar, how are you to perceive this when two of the artists that you've been up against since the beginning of your career are making these style of records? Then when we look at the reality of the situation, which is the fact that Kendrick does not like Drake, how do you expect him to respond? Like I said, I mean, like, I'll put my entire fucking YouTube channel on the line here. Like, Kendrick will have a response to these records.
I stay out of beef, see niggas DNA get rearranged.
J. Cole continues to bait Kendrick with the line, see dude's DNA get rearranged, which would be a reference to Kendrick's track DNA. We can't continue to just ignore this like it's not happening. I mean, there is many signs. However, J. Cole wasn't done and even had more subliminals for Kendrick on his recent release, Might Delete Later.
What the
Niggas
fuck?
swear they compare, but the truth humble. They get fucked 112, you couldn't do numbers.
In the first line, Cole references how he's often compared with someone, and that someone would evidently be Kendrick, with the use of the word humble.
Oh, bitch, be humble. Holla, bitch, sit down.
In the second line, Cole says you couldn't do numbers, which is in reference to Kendrick's last project, where many considered it to be a flop, given the fact that it was his lowest selling album in the last 10 years.
the one that niggas fear on the low ski.
In the first line, J. Cole makes it clear that certain rappers are afraid of him on the low. This ties perfectly into what Joe Budden said about Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick talking shit to everybody in the world but a nigga named Jermaine.
Heard her talking like we peers, but they grossly mistaken, and it's blatant.
In the second line, Cole points out directly that people think he's friends with Kendrick, but that it's blatantly obvious this is not the case. The reality of the situation is the two have not been seen in the same room together in 6-7 years, 0 collaborations have happened, 0 support for one another's projects, and they don't even follow each other on social media. And I don't know if they ever followed each other, but I'm pretty sure they did. And many people would argue that J. Cole made it clear in his 2021 interview with Kevin Durant that he valued his relationships with Drake and Kendrick.
I would, I don't want to be like, damn, we never kicked it, you know what I mean? Like, we never really even did nothing. So like, I'm at that point where it's like, I'm more interested in the genuine relationship.
Okay, so who does he have a relationship with today? Who's he making records with? Who's he taking pictures with? Who's he showing up on stage for? He's talking about Drake here.
Bro, Kendrick just don't fuck with you niggas, bro. He don't fuck with you niggas. That's all that is. He don't fuck with y'all, bro. He don't want to be buddies with y'all. This nigga's over here on the Finsta, posting pictures, doing all types of shit, doing fashion shit. Like, bruh, he even left TDE, got his own thing going, putting on his cousin, Baby King. Come on, bruh, come on.
Not Kendrick. Back in 2020, J. Cole released somewhat of a roadmap / schedule for his music. Based on the trajectory of what we've seen, he appears to be following this to a T, so before we get the fall off, I believe we'll be getting something in the form of a mixtape or EP called It's a Boy. Regardless of the schedule, I think it's safe to assume that not only will J. Cole continue to strive for this '1 spot.
Oh shit, so you telling me that all these little songs that he's been previewing on the Might Delete Later shit is for the boy? It's for It's a Boy? Oh shit, it may be a little EP.
But that he's willing to go to whatever lengths that is needed to get there. The situation with J. Cole is something very uncommon in hip-hop. J. Cole's name is already cemented in the history books. He's extremely rich. He's extremely successful. The common path that we've seen with most artists is that at some point, they lose the hunger that they once had. J. Cole is an anomaly in the sense that his music is only getting better. So you gotta ask yourself, what is fueling J. Cole right now? Well, the answer to me is very simple.
But in hip-hop, the gods come with their weapons. Enter J. Cole first. Enter J. Cole first.
And it's a chess game.
It's a chess game, exactly. It's a chess game.
And by the way, guys, when it comes to a company like Scentbird, for example, I'm trying to really like to scroll. Shout out to Scentbird.
The guy did a good job.
He did.
He did a good job with that.
It came across my feed.
Good to see it edited correctly.
Here, what's the dirt?
Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Say what? Bitch, I'm about to.
So I guess that's shit, bro. I guess that's shit.
Kendrick Lamar and J.
God damn, bro, this bright ass screen. Bruh. Like, come on, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Some of this shit, like, it's like when I listen to music, I don't be dissecting that shit, bro. Like, when this nigga in hung on his side, on Hillside, he was like, who the big stepper or whatever the fuck he said. And then when Kendrick said, ain't nobody in the mirror looking for the fall off. Like, bro, I'm not thinking about shit like oh shit. These motherfuckers who really, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But come on, bro. What the fuck? This is sad, bro. Like, this is just sad. Like, I don't want to, like, these is my 2 favorite artists, bro. I don't want to argue about who's better. Like, bro, they both in their own lane. They both in their own lane. They both got their own shit going on. Like, why the fuck would Cole even... Why would Cole even feed into that shit, bro? Why would he feed into it? Now, granted, of course, he's always fucked with Drake. He always fucked with Drake since back then. They got mad records together. Do they? I mean, they got In the Morning and shit. And now, as of recent, they've been putting out more shit together. But it's like, come on, bruh. Come on. That's the end of this video right here. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below what you want to see me react to next. Follow me on IG. The links is down below in the description. And right here on the side at Rose5. And I'm going to see you on the next video, bruh. I'ma holla at y'all.